Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about taming your Robo Hamster. There's a very good chance I might have to sneeze. I've been sneezing all day for no apparent reason. You might hear a bird in the background because my bird Tila loves rodents of any kind, and she is over there. She was making friends with the birds earlier. I have some pictures on my Facebook. She was standing on top of their cage. And it was really cute. So, I get a lot of questions about how to tame your Robo Hamster. The first thing you're going to want to do is just put your hand in the cage and let them get used to your hand being in the cage. A lot of people don't like Robo Hamsters because they're very skittish. It's a common misconception that they're not tameable. They are. In fact, they don't bite, which is unusual for a dwarf hamster. Most other kinds of dwarf hamsters do bite. What I have here is a little playpen. Up there is their aquarium that Tila is sitting on top of. This is just an old Tupperware container that I had, and I filled it with bedding, and a little home, a toilet paper tube, and just a toy I had. That sometimes they climb up. It used to be on their cage, but I bought a new toy for them today because they seem to really like to climb, unlike Pandora, my Russian dwarf. So as you can see, they're running around, but I'm just keeping my hand in there, trying to let them get used to it. I don't know if they will. They don't really like the bright light. Unfortunately, in my room, there isn't a lot of light. I live in the attic. But I'm just going to leave my hand down here. Excuse me. To try and let them get used to it. In case you were wondering, and haven't seen any of my other videos, my two hamsters in here are named Bianca and Penelope. There is virtually, at this point, no way to tell them apart because they are sisters and they look exactly alike. But I'm just going to leave my hand here for a little while, and then I'll just demonstrate how to pick them up in case they don't come into my hand. They're very new. I got them yesterday, so I'm going to kind of speed up the process in the video. But like I said, this is just a Tupperware container that I was keeping things in. I cleaned it and decided to make it a playpen for them. It's very hard to have Robo Hamsters and be able to just have them out. My other Russian dwarf hamster who lives in that aquarium and is currently asleep, I can take her out. She was tame from day one. She really enjoys my company. I can take her out, have her in my, oops, she's trying to escape. I can have her in my lap, in my arm. More often than not, I'll bring her downstairs while I'm watching something with my family, and she'll just fall asleep in my armpit. But these guys, as you can clearly see, are not really that docile. They're very skittish. But it's just something, I mean, if you were this small, you would probably be very skittish too. So inside this, I have aspen bedding. It's pretty much the only bedding you're going to want to use. If you want to spend a lot of money on bedding, you can go with Carefresh. Really, there's no difference or reason why you need it. Some people like to look at the colors, but don't try to say it's for your hamster because it's not. Your hamster can't really see color. Ooh, see? My hand's been in there for a while, so she finally decided to try to climb it. But yeah, you don't need Carefresh bedding. It really does nothing. It doesn't really, it has a foul odor as far as I'm concerned, like just in itself. It has a foul odor. So it may hold odors well, but I don't really think so because it smells bad to begin with. Aspen bedding doesn't really have a smell, and dwarf hamsters don't really create a smell. But what you can see, what I'm doing here is just keeping my hand in the cage, in the playpen, trying to get them accustomed to it. Like I said, they're very new, so this method may not work. It may take them a while for them to want to be in my hand. But I will try to demonstrate how I hold them. Like I said, I'll try. But as far as supplies go, aspen bedding, I recommend an aquarium. It's easy to clean, it's safe, it's virtually escape-proof for dwarf hamsters. Can't chew through glass. And it's very easy to clean. I just take it outside, dump all the shavings out. Hamsters don't need tubes or anything like that. I mean, it might be enjoyable for them, but my hamsters don't really seem to have a preference one way or the other. I just know that the tubes themselves are very hard to clean, And if you don't keep things clean, it's very easy for dwarf hamsters to develop a respiratory infection. So I use aquariums, 10-gallon aquariums. These guys are living in one together, and then my... Ooh, there's Tila. Hold on. Let me see if I can get her to... Stop, Tila. Alright, she got mad and went away. Anywho, that probably startled them. I know if I was that little and I heard wings, I'd see they're like stuck still. Oh, now she's on top of my actual aquarium. So I really have no clue what I was talking about before, but we'll continue with the taming lesson. So what you're going to do is just get something like this, something wide and open space that they can play in from time to time. Line it with bedding. Probably want to replace the bedding once every couple of weeks because they will, urinate and defecate in here. And I just have some simple things in here. It's not their full-time living space. I don't recommend making a cage out of plastic for them like a lot of people do. I don't really think it's safe. And I'm a little ambivalent about those people who make the levels in their aquariums with popsicle sticks. Doesn't really make sense. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep your hand in here, and then once they get used to you, which it'll probably take a couple months, you can just say, look her. She really wants to make friends. An efficient grasp of these guys is going to be like a claw, like a cage. I have one hiding in here. But they'll try to get away. Don't be alarmed. I mean, you're a million times bigger than they are, but I just put my hand down. Like this, and then they'll hop out. But they do like being held. What you can see clearly that now that she is held, she's a little calmer. So hopefully this is a good lesson for all of you, and I hope you tune into my future videos and subscribe. All right, bye. Say bye, Penelope. Bye.